What's going on, guys? Vital Syntax here, and this is some more gameplay from Battlefield 4, once again from the official E3 Twitch Battlefield stream. There will be a link in the description. Definitely want to check out the live stream for the rest of this week, and as E3 continues, they're going to be showing off tons more multiplayer gameplay, and I'll make sure to keep you guys updated on all the new stuff that they show off. So, like the previous video with the Scorpion, today I'm going to be showing you another cool weapon that they're added for Battlefield 4's multiplayer, and that's the CZ-805. This is an assault rifle for the assault class. You can also see he pulls out a first aid kit, and he also has a med pack. So there's two different ways that you can either heal your teammates or yourself. We don't know exactly how it's going to work. You can also see he gets flashbanged, which is a new grenade that you can equip as a replacement for the frag grenade. And you can see it's not that overpowering. You can still kind of see what's going on. We don't know if it's gonna, screw up your aiming or anything, or your sensitivity or anything like that, but it's kind of an interesting new mechanic, as well as the fact that now you can go underwater and you can swim, and there's also a way you can swim faster. I believe you can also shoot your sidearm when you're swimming, so they've definitely made a lot of improvements to the water, not only, not to mention the fact that they have a lot more boats and naval warfare going on. But anyway, back to the CZ-805 assault rifle. This is a Czech Republic rifle. It's fairly new. It was introduced in 2009, and it looks quite similar to the FN Scar, although it's a completely different weapon system, so don't mistake it with the FN Scar, which we don't know if the Scar is going to be in Battlefield 4 yet. We haven't seen it, but I'm thinking it's probably fairly likely it will be. So this weapon features an aluminum alloy upper receiver and a polymer lower receiver, which is kind of interesting that they're using two completely different materials for the build of the gun. I guess that's not that unique, but anyway, it also features a single fire, a 2-round burst, and a fully automatic fire mode. So now, once again, this is representation. These are real life features of the weapon, so that might not be perfectly translated over into the game. They might change things up for the sake of gameplay and weapon balance, but it also has a 30-round magazine and a rate of fire of around 760 rounds per minute. You can see it has quite a bit of recoil too, and you can see the iron sights are being used here. There's also a couple of clips later on where you can see a red dot sight and foregrip and a couple other optics that you can throw on. I think a laser and a flashlight and stuff as well. So there's a lot of customization that you can do with the weapons. I've even seen flashlights, muzzle brakes, red dots, ACOGs. It seems like they're adding a lot of attachments. It seems like they're kind of bringing the attachments and the optics they had from Medal of Honor Warfighter, bringing those over to Battlefield 4. But you can see this gun has quite a bit of recoil, and that's, I don't know, I think that's something that's good, because I felt like in Battlefield 3 the weapons didn't have quite enough recoil. And once again, like I said in the previous video, excuse the horrible aim and accuracy. Once again, this is taken from the live stream where people on the show floor that maybe necessarily aren't even first-person shooter players, or maybe they're not playing on the console or a platform that they're used to. Maybe they're a console player, because this is all PC gameplay. They are playing with Xbox controllers if they would like. Kind of has the option there for people. Although the live stream is fairly low bitrate, so it's not going to look the best, so you'll have to wait till they actually release trailers or once the game's actually out to see the graphics in its full detail. And of course, the game is still in very, very early build, pre-alpha, so a lot of things you guys are seeing, once again, like I've said numerous times, and I'll continue to say it, is that the game is in pre-alpha, and there's a lot of things that are going to be updated and changed. Well, that's about it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to leave a like or a favorite, and I'll be doing weapon coverage of all the different guns that we've seen so far and that we will see throughout the rest of the week at E3. So make sure to subscribe if you're interested in seeing those videos. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
In all turns, you now have a new angle to kind of approach things, and so it changes sidelines. I mean, coming from a very competitive side of it, you now change the angle, you change the sight.
As you can see on the screen, and I am expecting some kind of assault from the main street there from the U.S. squad, but Alpha 7 getting some fire from the right side. As you can see that little circle there
he's
indicating
about to get into the heat.
Exactly. He's going to find one player right in front of him. He needs to look to his left right away.
Oh, look out, counterattack, and he's not going to be able to stay alive there as we hop on board now up on top of the C flag. We're here with Alpha 28.